It's Madden NFL 24, where we'll see a brawl inside the NFC East. It's the Eagles and the Cowboys, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
We're not even a quarter way into the season. He's already off to a pretty nice start. NFC Offensive Player of the Week in last week's game.
Yeah, week 2, he was electric. See what week 3 has in store. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. You look at this Cowboy defense. Well, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 20. And an Eagles first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 34-yard line.
16 yards. First down, Eagles.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 57 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked to him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. Here's Hurts to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 23 yards on the play.
Oh, there's going to be a little bit of regret there because they certainly had the chance to get off the field here, just giving up a field goal attempt. But they couldn't get that stop on third down. Now they have to hunker down because guess what? That drive continues.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are on the board first here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. Kevontae Turpin now to return. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. but there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. That time a little misdirection really seemed to fool the defense.
And think of it this way. From the time you're in high school, you're taught to watch film and pick up tendencies. Sometimes they can use those against you, though, when they break their own tendencies and hit you back the opposite direction.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week. 17 carries, 71 yards, and a touchdown.
And I know that last week's game is over, but this feels almost like a continuation of what he did in the previous game. It's almost as if in his mind, he knitted together the 2 weeks with no break. He's off to a nice start here.
And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he's brought down at the 16. Prescott. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 in the first. Pollard. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Pollard again. And he will take it in for a Cowboys score. Tony Pollard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Darnell Mooney, 76 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 14-7. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. On the return, this is Turpin. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. Now the try here for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Philadelphia's offense ready to go again. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Hurts. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn: find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. On 1st and 10, it's Swift to the 43, 2nd down. You look at this Cowboy defense. They played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
In today's football, there aren't a lot of goals for defenses. But when you hold a team under 100 total yards of offense, yeah, that has to be a goal that was met. Big check mark for them in last week's game.
4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Cowboys very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. They'll look to throw here. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Here's Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Smith catches left side. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Swift diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that one a long 11-play drive, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Throw complete right side to Cooks. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. And again, it's Prescott. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. That is incomplete.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. DeAndre Swift and the Eagles back out there. Good returns on the last drive. He hit the end zone for the 2nd time. Good returns in this first half, really.
Yeah, good returns for his team. Really good returns for the guy. And you know where I'm
fantasy
going. Darn right, those fantasy guys.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. A big play there for Philly. 46 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now back to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. They'll drop to throw. Pass incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
He will push his way down to about the 14. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. On the return, this is Turpin taking it about the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. So the drive's going to start with Pollard, and he'll get this to the 32.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position, you have to be.
Pressure comes and down he goes. Give that sack to Nakobe Dean. On is the punter, Brian Anger, to kick this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The one thing we know about RPO throws, they don't take long to develop. He had him wide open to the outside, hit him with it, but I think his eyes were looking downfield trying to see that open grass. Ends up dropping it. That's a missed opportunity.
Hurts throw there, complete to Mooney. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. And now we're going to get a stoppage. A member of the Cowboys shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 2nd down and 4.
At the 46-yard line.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. He stiff arms him. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On first down, Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
At the 26-yard line.
Hurts. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the gun, it's Hurts. And now they're in inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 3rd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. You give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Cowboys 14.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to our no break needed, let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And Pollard going to pick up a Cowboys first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard
Here's Pollard again. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Jalen Carter in on that tackle. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And Cooks has it over the middle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Prescott now. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Dallas. Taken in at the 22. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Hurts finding Smith for the Philly first.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Eagles.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
They'll look to throw here. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's good for 28 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They're going to look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. A.J. Brown with his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it. Pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Here's Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now, during that run, an injury here, we got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Second down, here's Hurts. That's complete to Mooney. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down.
First down, Eagles.
From the gun, here's Swift. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. Smith catches left side. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 41-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Hurts throw complete there to Smith. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. A.J. Brown, his 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Eagles have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. On the return, this is Turpin. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. And now here come the Cowboys. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
A 40-yard punt, no return, and that will come the offense as they take over. Wide receiver. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Looking deep here for Mooney. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. On second down, Swift. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First down, Eagles.
First down, and they go with Swift again. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This 2nd and 4. Back now in Arlington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
At the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
On third down, here comes Swift. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Once again, it's Swift. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
Oh, look at this. this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. Well, it was a long attempt to begin with, so the fake you might have known was somewhat of a possibility. Credit to the defense, though. They weren't fooled.
You're right, they weren't fooled, and they were in a position of having to play it both ways. Guard for the fake, but you still want to rush the kicker because it was a makeable kick. So they ended up getting the best out of the whole thing. Stumped the fake, and they take over the ball.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Lance to throw on second down here. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Throwing is Lance on third down. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Desperation time here. Lance. That is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Jalen Carter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Throwing now is Lance. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. The Cowboys on third down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Here's Lance. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Eagles' 11-yard line.
Now Lance on the bootleg. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Up the middle, it's Vaughn. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. And forthcoming, a field goal try for the Cowboys. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. On the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Here's 2nd and 7. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. This is Swift on the counter. And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. 119 yards on the ground here for Swift, and he's got a first down as well.
First down, Eagles.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And down to the 36-yard line here. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Philadelphia, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they'll get another road date next week.